Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. How's it going on this fine Friday? Just kind of getting things a little set up here. I'm a tiny bit late than I usually like to start at, just to kill those ads. Welcome in, Contact. Welcome in, Gage. How's it going? Don't make me pregnant. Yeah, interesting. What is like this YouTube system? Like it's just for like current streams, it seems? It's kind of interesting. Okay. We'll be getting started pretty soon here. We're just waiting on an ad to chill out from Twitch side. And then once we do get in, it seems like we will be playing 9 Souls today. I didn't know what I was going to be playing, so I didn't make a proper thumbnail, but I can change my titles while we're waiting for stream to start. So let me go do that right now, so I can actually, you know, first time playing 9 Souls. What's like... It'd be like a sword. Right. Because the character uses a sword, I think. And then I think they have... We're just gonna do the number 9. And I gotta change my YouTube descriptions. So just bear with me for a moment here. Save that. Save that. Ooh, Rooter Buster. Dude, I just want to play Deltarune more. How's the 4th of July would clash with your streaming? I'm Canadian, so personally for me, it doesn't really impact me or anything because I'm just like, I'm already just chilling. It doesn't really do too much for me in terms of like my schedule. We might have less viewership today from like the regulars because I could see some people streaming or sorry, partying for 4th of July instead of being here. So we'll see what the night has to offer. But I'm excited. I've never played 9 Souls. I hardly know what the game actually even has to offer. So I'm really excited to see what is going to be going on for that. But let me can I get it queued up here. First, before we do some 9 Souls, we do have something to get to, which is the tier list and organizing where the tiers fall after chapter 4. So obviously, as we are right now, this is your one spoiler warning. I'm just gonna make an announcement, so I'm just gonna change my screen real quick so you guys don't see the Discord. Okay, we're gonna copy this one just so we have the right link, because I know No2 gets mad at me for having the wrong link. This is nice though. This is a nice remix. Okay. Send out that announcement so anybody who needs it can join now. Let me just open up the chat so I can kind of see what you guys have said here. Welcome in, Afkar. How's it going? Also, welcome in, Minecraft Engineer, Klondike Gage. I know I kind of said it earlier, but I don't think I got everybody. Thought you were doing Snowgrave today. I was thinking about it, but we held a poll in the Discord, and the Discord voted on playing a different game for now. I think what we're gonna do is we'll do Snowgrave. I don't know how far in the future. We'll either do it near future or probably once the release date for Chapter 5 gets announced, we'll probably play Snowgrave kind of in prep for Chapter 5. And then once 5 comes out, we'll do normal route and Snowgrave route for Chapter 5. I think that'll be kind of fun to do, like, everything then. I must decided to fail before stream, so I'm on my phone. Sounds good. Thanks for the... God Tamer says thanks for the luck. I didn't even give you good luck. What? Welcome in, though. So yeah, we're going to be playing a game. It's called 9 Souls. It looks very interesting. I'm excited to try it out. That is what the Discord kind of voted upon. So that's what we'll be getting to for games today. But before we even get into that, what we're going to start with is we got some new characters to rank. By the way, when I was gone, I somehow got a girlfriend. I don't know how. Hey, congrats, Klondike. Tier list time. Yes, Squirtle, welcome in. This shit doesn't look like 9 Souls. Listen, I said we were going to do this first. So again, final warning, if you haven't seen Chapter 4 for Deltarune and you don't want it spoiled, we're going to be talking about characters from that chapter. So make sure, if you don't want to be spoiled, you check out now. We'll probably be playing the game in give or take an hour, maybe even less. So if you are wanting to see 9 Souls, make sure to come back for that. But for now, we're going to be making a tier list. So, gaming, I just got one thing. But welcome in, everybody. Let's get to it. So we've got, this was our tier list as of the last stream. The top 5 technically would be Starwalker, Hackerman, Newbert, Spamton, Lancer. But these are kind of just meme characters. If you're wanting to do like proper actual main characters, then this would be the top 5. We got Spamton, Lancer, Queen, Tenna, and then the Roaring Knight with Chris and Jevil behind in the S tier. But after Chapter 4, what a chapter. What a chapter. I think Chapter 4 has solidified Deltarune as one of my favorite games. So it's going to be very... I'm like, how are they going to top Chapter 4? Chapter 4 was peak. I don't know how they're going to get better from there, but I know it's going to happen. And Amori is the one game right now that is my go-to pick, that if I could forget everything about Amori and replay it again for the first time, I would. But with having played Chapter 4, I'm kind of getting those vibes for Deltarune, especially for Chapter 4. So I'm like, it's going to be interesting once Deltarune is fully out, how that stacks up to Amori. We'll see. Pan, what's Mario Flood? It's like text-to-speech. Or not text-to-speech, I should say. It just plays a sound bit from Super Mario Sunshine of the Flood going, Mario. But anyways, so let's start with re-ranking before we add any new characters to the list. I think, personally, from the newest chapter, all of the main characters... Water cooler goes up a tier. Oh, it didn't even do it. Once you go down the other route, your opinion may go way up. Here's the other thing, though. For Amori, we haven't done the other route as well. I've only done one route for Amori. And I think we're going to be doing the other one in November again this year. Because we did it last November for Movember, for like men's mental health. Well, we played through the good route. So I think we're going to do the other route in Amori, which is, albeit a lot sadder route. But it's still, with the game being focused on men's mental health, it's still good to do, I think. But that's my opinion on Amori with only doing one route. So we'll see. We'll see. Have you ever played Isaac, like Binding of Isaac? Then yes. But anyways, let's shuffle these around. I like the Starwalker tier. I'm going to keep it, but this is just like a meme top 5. This is a meme top 5. Now with having Chapter 4 and having it delve into the actual characters proper, I think that's pretty well deserved. I better not see anybody arguing this decision. Goat character. Susie's amazing. I cannot wait to see more character development for Susie. One of the best characters in the game. It's cool to see that Susie is actually the main character. It's going to be really interesting to see how Susie and Chris's dynamic changes in the future. So yeah, I'm very excited. They are Mimi, but they're really enjoyable. Okay, I'm excited. Or sorry, you're talking about these. I thought you were talking about Snowgrave for some reason. Yeah, you're talking about these. Yeah, I love them. I like Hackerman a lot, but Starwalker is just this is pissing me off. So I think we'll also move Chris up. I think Chris goes above Spamton. I don't know. I should have ranked them higher on first ranking personally. But I don't know. I think Noelle is definitely an S tier now. I think Noelle is better than Jevil. Is Noelle better than her sister? Probably not yet. Birdley goes to D tier. Birdley's fine in B tier. B for Birdley. We got to do a lot more stuff in Chapter 4. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to do a controversial thing. We're going to move up to S tier, knocking Jevil down to A tier so far. Jevil is the one of the characters that suffers from like success, essentially. Jevil himself doesn't suffer from him being successful, but he suffers from the whole game being successful. And because the whole game's successful, better, more interesting secret bosses have like come out and provided more to the plot and whatnot compared to Jevil. I'm not saying Jevil is bad. I'm just saying the characters that have followed have been better than Jevil. So I think Jevil is like a good guardian for top of A tier. I hope we see Jevil again in some sort of way. Maybe like how we saw Spamton again with the Dealmaker glasses interacting with Tenna. It'd be cool to see Jevil come back for something. Renob, Silas, welcome in. I think with the new chapter, Spamton, Lancer, Queen might get moved around a little. But I think this looks good for like the tier list going into Chapter 4 now. Well, I guess like kind of at the end of Chapter 4 before putting Chapter 4 on the tier list. So let's start doing that right now. So Chapter 4, we don't get a lot of new like main integral characters besides like 3 or 4, because Chapter 4 really is just kind of a continuation of Chapter 3. Well, I guess I'm gonna smash. Okay. If we learn more about Sham, we could learn more about Jevil. There's the dialogue from the king in Chapter 4. If you ask him about Jevil, we learn Sham is the one who sealed him. Sham himself, like, mentions that he sealed him when you talk to Sham in the shop, because Sham is like, yeah, he was my apprentice. It's a shame I had to seal him after he started going insane. Because he has a lot of dialogue about Jevil. He's like, Jevil one day started talking insane, saying how everything was a game, and yada yada yada. All right, that is true. Yeah. So we got Jevil lore from Sham back in Chapter 1, and the Sham lore was pretty, or sorry, the Jevil lore was pretty interesting. But I don't know. I feel like Spamton and Jevil are similar characters for like their like. What's the word I'm trying to look for their descent into madness, but I think Spamton's just a cooler character in terms of just how they are, like how the insanity affects them, their boss fight. I think Jevil's boss fight was better, and Jevil's music is better, but I like Spamton more overall. So I'd probably move Spamton lower on this list, but I think Spamton still beats everybody that's behind him. So we can add some, like, I think we should have added like Toriel last time to the list. Toriel's pretty cool. I'd say Toriel's like A tier, but with the end of Chapter 4, I'm not going to say too much, but with the end of Chapter 4, Toriel goes to B tier. Maybe even lower B tier. I like Sham more than I like Toriel. I like Toriel, but I feel like Sham cares for me more. Jevil and Spamton were both influenced by the same person, but Spamton has seemed much more crucial as a character. Exactly, yeah. Like Jevil, it like I was just saying, I didn't really elaborate on it properly, but Jevil is suffering from success because everything else that has come after has been better and more successful for the game. If Jevil came out now, if Jevil was like Chapter 5's secret boss, I think Jevil would be peak, you know? Or like imagine Jevil in Chapter 4. That'd be super cool. Might not chat for a bit. Gotta fix my mouse. You're all good. The Birdly slander is crazy. I don't hate Birdly. I just don't think he's an amazing character. But like, I don't know. What happened when my phone died? When did your phone die? I don't know. I also think Asgore should be placed on the list because he is pretty important. Seems like he's only going to get more important, so it'll be interesting to see where my choice of Asgore lies now and then after Chapter 5. I think that'll be fun to kind of see. I think Asgore goes like... I like Asgore more than I like Birdly. Justice for my boy Smart Genius. 555-988-68924. How are people calling me? I think Asgore's an interesting character. When you beat the Titan, I think. Like last stream or talking about it this stream, Silas? I think Asgore's an interesting character because I think Asgore has a lot of slander for no reason. He is being a little weird and creepy towards Toriel. I won't lie. But I can understand where Asgore's coming from in, you know, what his desires are. His desires, that might hint at something. Not gonna say too much. But I think Asgore is an interesting character, and I feel with Chapter 5, Asgore will be ranked differently, so I think it'll be cool to put Asgore on the list for now. As for other people around the town, let's see if there's anybody else who's kind of integral that I'm missing. We can place Carol. We can place Sans. Anybody else in the hometown that's like a main character integral so far? Like everybody else for the most part is just kind of like a one chapter thing or just like a background character to like add some flavor to the town. So yeah, we'll do Carol, we'll do Sans. 9 Souls, I've waited so long for this. I'm excited. I'm very excited. You missed some important Asgore dialogue in Chapter 4 revealing a darker side to him. Oh shit. Okay. Interesting. What did I miss? What did he say? Carol, so far, interesting character. We don't know her motives yet. But she's a bitch to Susie, so she's better than the king. But like being better than the king isn't hard to do. If you're talking about the Black Shard thing, he did see that. Yeah, if you're talking about the Asgore dialogue in the house, because you joined us when we were like finishing up with the real world stuff. Fuck Carol, yeah. So she's better than the king, but it's not hard to be better than the king. Mean to Susie, fuck you. Sans, you go to the Tobert tier, buddy. We won't discuss what happened last chapter. Just to keep it a bit spoiler free. I know we've been discussing a lot, but not cool, bro. Not cool. Now, so far, my bad. No, you're all good. I think you just missed the first stream for chapter 4, so that's all. Don't know what you don't know, you know. I'll place Sans top of C tier for now. Sans has been really weird in the world of Deltarune so far. And like it's weird because like he's kind of got that Undertale humor still, but it doesn't really land in Deltarune. Like it's a different time, a different place. If he did that Clopen shit in Undertale, people would be like losing it and talking about how peak Sans is. But for me personally, I was like, okay, the Clopen bit was funny, but like, come on, man. We're grown-ups. Get with the program. Asgore's been a bit of a creep in the chapters, and it really rubbed me the wrong way for a while, but in Chapter 4, after he is turned down and said something like, really wish we could just go back to normal family again when Azrael comes home, I really started to feel for him and see why he acts the way he does. There's still a hint of him just selfishly wanting to get back with Toriel, but wanting to comfort his child when they meet again is nice. Like, I think Asgore means well, but goes about it the wrong way for sure. And it'll be interesting to see how that kind of gets elaborated on with what we do know about Asgore. Also put Sans and Toby. That's what I'm saying. No, I think like an actual real rating, Sans goes in C tier, top of C tier, because again, hasn't done much, hasn't provided much, been a bit of a weirdo. The very end of chapter 4 did some weird shit. We don't like that. So yeah, he's gonna go C tier. So for chapter 4, new characters in the Dark World, we'll put, I guess we can like, because Jackenstein is kind of like a main boss. It's actually kind of sad how far Sans has fallen. Yeah. Like, yikes, fall from grace much, huh? Jackenstein seems to be a bit more of a main character than everybody else. Like, he is a mini boss with an interesting mechanic that then ends up coming back in the final fight. So I will like rate him. And when I'm rating Jackenstein, I'm also rating this pumpkin guy because they kind of go hand in hand, even though they are technically different characters. Jackenstein uses the pumpkin guy for attacks in the fight. Jackenstein's pretty cool. I'm gonna put Jackenstein B tier. Jackenstein, not bad. Nothing amazing about him. Interesting fight, fun music. The meme is hilarious. You're taking too long. But other than that, not much more about him. You know, pretty simple. One sec here. We're just adding a new row. Oops. This one goes here. Just give me a second, guys. No biggie. Okay, yeah, last character introduced in chapter 4. Not a big one or anything. Just the GOAT of all time. Just the best character in all of Deltarune, in terms of everything. Music. Power. Wisdom. Lore relevance. Just the best. This is the best character in Deltarune. I don't give a shit who you are. That's just... If you don't think you're too based, if you don't think Gerson is the best character in Deltarune, you probably haven't played Chapter 4. That's all I'll say. I know, but he has also lost a lot of my respect. He was known for being incredibly able to read people well, even to an impossibly accurate degree. But after seeing Chris discuss it with him in Chapter 4, he just plays so ignorant, and I really don't appreciate Sans in the same way after. Yeah. I think with how Sans treated us, like, it feels really shitty. He's like, hey man, can you do me a favor? Can you hang out with my brother? You go back the next day. He's like, yeah, forget about it. You can't get into my shop. And then you go do shit. And he's just like, I mean, you can dance too if you want, buddy. And you're like, fuck you. Fuck you, Sans. Gerson deserved base streamer detected. Yeah, Gerson's, guys. Gerson is the best. Gerson is the best meme character, and he's the best true character. For sure. I think this is a pretty good top five meme characters. Gerson, Starwalker, Hackerman, Newbert, and like Susie, because Susie is kind of just a meme. And then top 5 real characters: Gerson, Susie, Chris, Ralsei, Spamton. Ralsei was really weird in Chapter 4, and I'm considering moving him around. But that scene where you're pushing forward against the Roaring Knight made my respect come back for Ralsei, and made him earn a bit more respect as well for me. Even though I was memeing in the moment and saying 1 trillion revivements to Ralsei, it's pretty cool to see this trio kind of come together and stand side by side with each other and stand up for each other. And it's really cool to see Susie's character development under the guidance of Gerson. Crazy the impact a character like Gerson has had in like a 3-hour time span. He was introduced to the plot, changed tons of stuff, made Susie a better character, and yeah, I think this is a pretty good rating. I'm very curious to see if Toby can make a character with the following chapters to beat Gerson for me personally. For me, Noelle is just below Gerson tier, and they are solid as my top 2. I think I need to have a bit more appreciation for Noelle. I feel more comfortable putting her higher, especially with all the stuff that you showed me in the Discord there. But with that not being in the main game and having to look for it a bit harder, I feel her position for me right now is cemented here. But again, I haven't done Snowgrave, so keep in mind, you probably wouldn't have done that if Susie didn't. What do you mean? Baseness levels are off the charts. Did you know in Chapter 4 on the big piano, you can't play Megalovania if you try? Toby crashes into the piano, and then one of the notes is out of tune. We did have that, Klondike. We played Megalovania, and then we played Spear of Justice, and then we also played... Oh, what was it? Friend in Me. Defend Chris. Rate Birdley. Birdley's rated. Birdley is right here. B tier. Rate Birdley lower. I feel like Ralsei would have stepped in for Chris, but I feel like Ralsei might have done it a bit too late, whereas Susie jumped in at the right time, and that inspired Ralsei to do better, because like Ralsei's whole shtick is I'm the nice guy. Also, incredibly based of Ralsei in the final fight to be like, usually, hey, I'm the nice guy, we should spare everything, to be like, Chris, their fucking shield is down, attack right now. Hilarious. I think that's very funny of Ralsei to make the immediate 180 flip, because he has to. I respect that too. Listen, stick to your guns as a person. If you think, if you have morals. Zaid, how's it going? Holy shit, is Fry playing Peak Souls? We will be playing Nine Souls in just a moment. We're just finishing with the Deltarune Chapter 4 tier list. So spoilers. Apologies. Hello, how are you? Good, yourself? Welcome in. Can they see each other's health? I don't think so. I know they can like hear music in battle, but I don't know if they can see each other's health. Could you rate the mics? I mean, sure. I like Green Peepee's mic, cause he's just a schizo. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about the mics, to be totally honest. I liked them, but if I had to do anything, I'd say Green Pippis would be like B tier, and the other mics would be C tier. No clue what Nine Souls is, so it'll be interesting to see the game. Yeah, I just know that it is another platform like Elden Ring-ish game, kind of like Hollow Knight, and we did play Hollow Knight on stream and people like that, and it was a fun game, so I'm excited to get into Nine Souls. Ralsei was panicking a lot during those moments. They spent their whole life knowing everything that happens in the prophecy, and then they were met with a really grim situation they've been dreading since their inception. You can see why Ralsei's enthusiasm was waning. For sure. It was super cool to see. I don't know, Susie's just dug out. To see Susie's character development throughout the entire story is so, like, peak writing. I love Susie as a character, and to see Susie, the notorious bully from Chapter 1, now inspiring Ralsei to be better is super cool. I love that. But I think this is a pretty solidified list. I think like A tier doesn't have much going on for it. It doesn't need to. Jevil, Water Cooler, Rules Card, John Mantle. I think these are all S tier characters. Maybe with this back half, there's some shifting to be done. I didn't love Tenna as much as people did. I like Tenna, but I wasn't like, this is a peak character. A peak character is Gerson, guys. This is peak. This is what peak looks like. We're pretty cool. I like that we actually got to do stuff separate from Chris. That was really cool. Noelle is a better character than these three, in my opinion. So far, Noelle's position might move up from Snowgrave. I really like Queen. I really like Lancer. Really like Spamton. Whoops. I think this is a pretty solid list so far. Yeah, I guess they'd be Metroidvanias, yeah. Nine Souls isn't too similar to Hollow Knight, in my opinion. Some of the bosses are amazing. The final boss is my top 5 of all time. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. S tier is really close for a lot of them. Yeah, like if Lancer's moving, it's probably like that much. Oh, whoops. Like one spot, right? Noelle did move up quite a bit. Noelle was A tier, but like we got a ton of info from a mercy route for chapter 4 for Noelle. Like she might have been placed higher had we done Snowgrave earlier. But again, we right now as we are Snowgraveless. So that is where Noelle's position will sit. So yeah, pretty solid. We will be revisiting this list when Chapter 5 drops. After we beat Chapter 5, we will have new placements to do. Hopefully, whoever made this list will implement photos of the new characters from Chapter 5. Otherwise, I'll have to do it myself, which no biggie. But yeah, I don't know if we missed anybody else for like main characters. If anybody... This is we're just using Old Man Gerson. You know what? Gerson's so based. I rated him twice, you know. I'd recommend controller for 9 souls. Okay. But yeah, I don't think we really missed anyone for like main characters. Technically, we could rate Friend for now if we wanted to, but Friend hasn't done much besides be like an ominous presence. So I'd put Friend at like bottom of B. Where's Task Manager? Right here. I ain't gonna put Task Manager on the list. You guys already know where Task's going. I just don't want to create another tier above Gerson, you know? Pluie should get meme tier. Pluie's pretty cool. Friend is the knight? This is Friend. Friend is this fucking weird thing. This is literally Friend inside. If you guys don't trust me, that's fine. But I've been becoming quite the Deltarune connoisseur. So that is Friend inside. Okay. Well, with that, I think it's a wonderful point to get into 9 souls. So let me just boot up the game. I'm going to turn off this music for now. And make sure that we can actually see the game when I boot it up here. I just like bought and installed 9 souls, so if it starts like shitting the bed for no reason, my bad. It looks like it'll be fun. Cool. You guys can see it. Perfect. All right. Well, no more delay. This doesn't look like 9 souls. We are getting into it, true mobsters. Sometimes patience pays off. I'm going to start, because every game starts at fucking 100%. I'm going to start by turning it down. Let me know if it's too quiet. I have a tendency to turn things down for myself, but then it's too quiet coming through stream. How many souls? 9. All right. Let's just get into it. Nothing more we can do. Standard mode and story mode. Standard, default difficulty of 9 souls for players seeking challenges and enjoying the fun of combat and exploration. Story mode, for players who want to fully enjoy the story. You can dynamically adjust damage multipliers in the settings. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll do standard for now. I've yet to ask, how was the time I've been gone? I mean, that was just Monday, Wednesday stream, correct? Other than that, like, it was good. Deltarune is peak. It's probably one of my favorite games now, ever. So, I cannot wait for Chapter 5. Oh shit, we're like fucked up. Well, if that's us. Damn. Our brain and organs are spilling out. Holy shit. Some dark yet darker shit going on. Off to a good start already. We already know so much thanks to a 30-second opening cutscene. I'm not playing Razor Floppa. Yee. I knew you were here. I could smell your cooking from way out there. The healing animation in this game's letter peak. Okay. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? The auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. I just hope it'll be seasoned normally. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Did you come running to me? Did you come running to me just to talk about dinner? Oh right, the flower. Dang, this game looks gorgeous. Up on the D-pad is heal. No way. That's funny. Speaking of dinner, I should really make some food. Yeah, I got some pizza that I gotta eat. What? You have wall climbing and you can climb? Wait. That's sweet. Drop down. Hold A to climb up to the higher ledge. Okay. Can we just... No, we can't do the wall thing. Climb the rope. What is this? Examine. Dead person's note. Really on the nose there, eh? Crooked words etched into the ground. I found the exit, but there's no way to go back now. The messy note seems like the last words deceased before they pass away. Something that pissed me off is you have to unlock air dash, but you have dash at the start. Oh, I see. Alright, quick, find the punch card. I don't know, it makes sense. I can't dash in the air right now, but I can dash on the ground. I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna move my mouse. Can hold my controller in a more comfortable position. Camp scroll. Schwan? Hope I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm gonna mess up so many pronunciations. One day, the noble swordsman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. Turned out to be a great hero. The handwriting's quite neat for something written by a child. In the bottom left corner, there's a note saying that this is the 63rd episode. Names their child Dead Person. Oh, okay, so that's where we came out of the wall right there, it seems. Oh yeah, Schwan. I thought there'd be some food in... I thought there'd be some in the Forbidden Cave, but I haven't seen a single one. Where are you, Crimson Hibiscus? A Crimson Hibiscus? Is that the flower you've been fussing about? Yeah, that's the flower they use for ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower... There's one right up there. Wow, you're right. But I'm not sure I can even climb up that high. A boar? Oh, shit. Hey, hold on. How did a boar get all the way up there? I like how the board's moving. It kind of feels like paper like craft theater. Oh, it snatched the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. Ah, it's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll go look somewhere else next time. I'll get that flower for you. Huh? It's fine. You really don't have to. Are you really gonna go get it? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt. Too much dialogue for me? Oh my god. Your brain is fried, man. Wait, press L up to wall run. Okay. Very cool. Jump and press B to use your grappling hook. Oh ho ho ho! Hollow Knight has little stuff and got its stuff across just fine. I mean, yeah, but this isn't Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight didn't have a sick fucking grappling hook either. Oh, shit. Is there anything I missed down here? Maybe this? No. It's two very different approaches to storytelling. Yeah, yeah. Don't show this man Deltarune. Yeah, like, you love Undertale. Like, what do you want about? Too much dialogue. That's the whole point of Undertale and Deltarune. So the third hit deals a lot more damage. Wow, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Probably beat Delta's chapter 1. Deltarune chapter 1's per hour? What the fuck are you on about? No, I'm not complaining about in Deltarune or Undertale. Yeah, so you're just being picky. Dude, how did the boar get all the way down here? His ass was not grappling hook or climbing ropes and shit. Oh, I see. Just holding down C. Okay, it doesn't look like we can open that. Oh! Okay, we die on touch of water. Good to know. Pardon me, guys. So do I have iframes on dash? That poor boar dog. Crimson hibiscus. These flowers that appear around the peach blossom village are used by villagers as a decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvests will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. While that hasn't been proven, everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. That's funny. So you bring one of these. Okay, now I see why we're getting this shit. Okay, so yeah, we do have stuff like this. Interesting. I kind of like the... Ooh, we get skill points. I kind of like the pause system, how it seems kind of futuristic. It'll be interesting. Contact damage is good, though. Okay, okay. Holy shit, no contact damage. That's why you're saying contact damage is good. Hope you didn't get hurt. That boar was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It was only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk. Remember? Here. Wow, you really got it back for me. It's even prettier up close. Given time, even the prettiest flowers wilt. That's okay. At least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long. I don't really see the meaning behind all this. Ha, but you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, Yi. We should head back. We'll be in trouble if they find us here. Skill tree, climate. True, true. Yo, that hat's kind of clean. I felt like first fight against Nosk for contact damage was a lot worse than Dung Defender, I'll be honest. Wow, this festival market's so lively. Look, every household has dried meat, and someone's even brewing wine. We've had bountiful harvests for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much become the village's official good luck charm. They're just coincidences. Ah, don't say that. When you helped the elders with the rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be to the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom village and ensuring that we are all fed and clothed. Or clothed? Is it clothed or clothed? If there's nothing else I need to do, I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for a bit. You should take the chance to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later. I have a feeling we're going to go back to our cave, come to the village for something, and the village is going to be fucking destroyed. It's because Dung Defender, most of the fight was based on contact damage, but Nosk and Flying Nosk just RNG with contact damage, and it sucks. Yeah, it did not feel like the contact damage from Nosk was fair. I felt like I was out of the hitbox zone, and I would still get hit. There's basically no RNG with Nosk and Flying Nosk. What do you mean? It felt like it sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. With sunrise grace comes sunset sigh. Every day a cherished sky. Xuan's been buzzing with energy as of late. So this is an issue with the hitbox, not the contact damage itself. I see. I know, right? Remember how glum he used to look when his parents left? Oh. Who that guy hangs around with. He's a bit of an oddball. What the hell? I'm right here. Looks like a school. In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and the onslaught of savage predators. Unable to bear watching us humans suffer, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords towards the souls. Holy. Those fools were met with divine wrath, and their bones were ground to dust. Those who were pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens, a paradise where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and all-powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us about the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several of us for a great privilege. Those fortunate enough to be chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. Doubt. So be good children, listen, follow, and believe, and you may also be chosen one day. Interesting. Divine souls above, I humbly ask that you heed my request. Interesting. They're worshipping a statue that kind of looks like us, guys. What the hell you looking at? Beat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival. You don't look much wiser yourself. What? Just who do you think you are, you pint-sized punk? Bah, curse this damn ceremony. One day I'll show everyone what's really... Never mind, you wouldn't get it. All this nonsense is making my wine go sour. Interesting. Shenong? A brawny man from Peach Blossom Village. He is a conspiracy theorist who harbors numerous doubts and grievances towards the world he inhabits. A little boy from Peach Blossom Village who began living with Yi after his parents left. Shuan is easygoing and curious about anything new. His hobby is writing martial arts stories. That's cute. Mysterious Feng Shi. Interesting. This is very, very cool. Okay. So far, this game looks fun. I'm enjoying it so far. I like the design of it. Last year, my daughter was one of the lucky few to be chosen. What a blessing. I wonder what it's like to live with the gods. Gotta go for now. Bye. Sounds good, Minecraft. I hope to see you either later in the stream today or next week. And if we don't see you again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the weekend. I bet it's amazing. Pity no one ever comes back to tell us about it. I bet those that are chosen are like human sacrifices. And they die for the gods to like retain their power or some shit. Or the souls, I guess. The divine beings. You're back. Did you see anything interesting? I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus you got me earlier. I'm going to sew it onto my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. It makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is this something to be happy about? Of course. I'll be seeing my mom and dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice that I've grown taller. Let's head inside. I'm hungry. Onaka suita. I'll be leaving in a few days. Will you make sure to eat properly when you're on your own? Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out. Stop worrying. Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know. Sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore. Aren't you scared? I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Besides, I've always had this feeling that one day I'd have to part ways with you, Yi. Nothing is predetermined. You make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. You might be right, but partying isn't necessarily a bad thing. I ran to the Forbidden Cave for the first time when Mom and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of the stone? Before I go, is the Deltarune thumbnail for the stream intentional just because it looked like a Deltarune stream at first? I just didn't make a new one for 9 Souls yet because I didn't know what we were playing, and so I held a poll. Everyone voted for 9 Souls right before stream started, really, and I was doing some other stuff. I was eating some food, so I just didn't have time to make a new one. That's all. So when you start a stream, YouTube lets you reuse your previous stream stuff if you want. So I just reused the Deltarune stuff. I just changed the title in game. That's all. If you say so. Originally, I was going to play Blasphemous, but then my girlfriend got mad at me. Well, not mad, but she was like, you should just let them vote. And I was like, okay. But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony? What is it? That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did he make it home? He didn't die, did he? Okay. Where do we leave off? Journeyed over mountains and rivers. Interesting. It seems like... Oh, Peach Blossom Village, the night of the ceremony. Uh-oh, things aren't looking good so far. Incoming signal, talking. Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servant. I was afraid you would lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you'll have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. I know. How's the security at the 8-man facility? The system indicates that they are currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, do you have your mystic nymph on you? Proceed? Holy shit, what do you mean? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That is a pity. If it had enough power, you could make use of the Mystic Nymph scout mode for reconnaissance. Your body has just made a full recovery. After all, so it might not be best to throw caution to the wind. It wouldn't be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed. Certainly, your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord Yi. Proceed as you wish, and may fortune favor you. Interesting. So we've got a lot of like tech about us. Chi Blast. Hold down RB to generate an explosion by charging a talisman with up to 3 chi charges. And then two usage of the medicine pipe. You like manga, right? Yeah, I do. Hey, freak. Finally showing your true colors, eh? I could see everything you were doing. You're just seeing things. You think you could fool me with that stupid hat? Do you take me for one of those morons over there? When a man talks to himself, is he not talking to those who are watching? Watching? Don't think I haven't noticed. I've seen those bizarre statues glow in the middle of the night. Whenever I cover them up with cloth, a mysterious wind blows them away. I knew the truth from the very beginning. Those statues are possessed by demons. Demons don't exist. They're merely the delusions of fools. Demons are afoot, and that's that. They're the kind that eats people, too. This place isn't a paradise. There are no gods, and I sure as hell do not know who came up with all that mumbo-jumbo anyway. Admit it, you probably know a thing or two about all this. Fine. Keep your secrets. I'll prove I'm right in front of everyone's faces one day. Interesting. Don't bother me again. Wow, firecrackers. Shenong sure has an active imagination. All that loneliness has made him go a bit kooky. What is this thing? Seems like it might just be like the dancing lions. Multiple of them, though. Those that are chosen can go live with the gods. This game has a beautiful art style. Yeah. Peach trees have blossomed beautifully this year. Thank the gods for blessing our peach blossom village. And Sean. Interesting. The shaman of Peach Blossom Village hereby receives your decree. In accordance with the soul's order, we humbly pay respect to the flying throne. No way. Schwan's gonna get got. This game is very violent. I wasn't expecting that. That's kind of cool. Thank you for taking care of me these past 2 years, Z. How's the stream going? It's going good. We're getting a lot of lore. It's very interesting. Time for me to go. Oh. Yee, stop it. Oh. Hold RB to attach talisman. This is cool. I see why you were asking if I like manga yet. Oh God, spare us from your wrath. What's happening, Yi? The Yi you know is a lie. A lie? But you're the only family I have left. Wait, I don't understand. Spare? Toby Fox reference? What was that? Why are you... Wait, where are you going, Yi? Hack the platform. This is interesting. There's the 2 dead bodies right there. This is very, very interesting. I haven't really looked at anything, so I didn't expect it to be so tech-based. So it's kind of interesting. I can never look at the word proceed the same, I swear. I'll beat a parry. Right, and then detonate talisman. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a tough game, dog. That's so sweet. That's cool. What is this? Probably just a save point, eh? A root node. Skills, status, and rest. Yeah, okay. Seems like a bonfire, eh? Okay. Okay, so We take quite a bit of damage. I kind of want to figure out iframes on dodges here. Did the other guy spawn back again? Doesn't seem like it yet. Let's see. Let's kind of test it real quick to see if this guy will respawn if we rest. Okay, he did. I kind of want to see parry timing. It's pretty... Okay, so you kind of have to do it in tandem there, hey? This game does have internal damage for imprecise parries. Imprecise parries. Okay, okay. And I just want to see if we can... Okay, so we can, like, perfect dodge. I see. So if we're... Oh, look at the bodies in the back. So if we talisman, we have to kind of do it as one flow. So we can... Talisman seems safe. Like, talisman seems good to use when it's safe. It's also like Hollow Knight in the Souls games with retrieving stuff after death. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. I see. I should have just kept going. I see. See, that was an imprecise parry. Ew. A meat packet. Bloody crimson hibiscus. Crimson hibiscus soaked with the villager's blood. Ape men are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed with the rest of the useless parts and disposed of. Wait, hold on. So those are ape men. This is like an ape men facility or something? Which we were just on the phone with something about that. Can I talisman this? Okay, so talisman is like a dashing attack, it seems. Do I have something that shows when I can use talisman? I can't really see yet. We'll figure it out as we go. So can I parry projectiles? I can, okay. And is that what that is? I see. Okay. So I can see I have a talisman active underneath my health bar. It's that little circle. When we parry, it gives us a little icon. That makes sense. Okay, can this go down yet? Doesn't look like it. Okay, keep moving for now. Interesting game, though. Interesting game. Ouch. Yeah, that does quite a bit of damage. Seems like it'll be the right play to kind of utilize those as much as possible. Interesting. It looks like ads will be starting pretty soon here as well. So just as a heads up, for those who are over on the Twitch side, it looks like we will be getting some ads in just a moment. When give points? Like, when am I going to make the command? I don't know, dog. My main focus, we've been over this a couple times, my main focus is definitely not stream elements and commands. I ain't gonna lie. Unblockable crimson attacks. Okay. Interesting. Oof. Hit the boof. Hit the boof. Ow. You don't need to make it. Just, it's a toggle. I don't know. I'll look into it. I thought, like, were you not already giving points? I thought that was a thing that you could do already. I could have sworn you're able to give points. Try it right now. Oh, shit. Actually, I want to test something. Can I parry behind myself? Not really. It just turns me around. Okay, good to know. Well, give points is more like sharing. Oh, like from your own points. This is interesting. Little death area, it seems. So why do you want to give points for like sharing? Why do you want that so bad? Using the body as a medium to dissipate energy. Can that actually work? I don't know. Okay. Perhaps it needs to be guided. So let the energy come to me and pull it within my body. Yo, chat, I'm back early. Welcome back. Welcome back. We died, but it was on purpose. I was trying to test something. I think being able to give to the poor would be fun. That's wild to say. Next, use a talisman to inject chi into your target. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's see. Pan doesn't like the poor confirmed. That's not what I said at all. Everything needs to coalesce at once and be impeccably timed. Oh shit. I'm pairing too late on this. I want to get the parry timing proper. I'm going too quick, I think. It needs to be like right when it hits you, it seems. Okay, wow. This is pretty tight. At first I thought it was easy, but this guy's got some pretty... That was good. Basically needs to be like right as it hits you. Like as it's hitting you. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing it too early. Cool. Yeah, huh. Listen, you said being able to give to the poor would be fun in a weird context. I don't know. It seems weird to say giving to the poor is fun. It's just a good charitable thing that you can do. So when does Gerson appear in this game? Also, I'm back early so I can watch more of this amazing stream. I don't think Gerson appears in this one, unfortunately. Can only welcome in. Oh my god, 9 souls. Yeah. I think I might have missed some dialogue there. I'm not too sure. Okay, but we respawn here. Quite a far ways away. Do we need to get this thing again? No. Gerson does appear. It's true. I was there. Gerson, my goat. I was thinking about it today because I saw someone like saying like Toby Fox would hate you, or like Toby Fox would say you're a bad person, and someone was like no, and I was like, if someone said Gerson would hate you, I'd cry. Interesting. So I can use that as like a second dash as well, it seems. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Silk Song's different than I imagined. True, true. Oh shit. I forgot he has the double. Okay, let's hit the boof. Nice. Such a hilarious like way to heal in this game. What have I missed? Not too much. We kind of just started the game. And I was just kind of experimenting. Oh, the enemy that kills you. That's cool. We were just experimenting with the game and just like the very start. Use Jin and experience fall into the battlefield if he dies, giving him a chance to retrieve them after he's reborn. Okay. So it doesn't pierce for the talisman. Good to know. I missed all of the exposition. Kinda. All we know is that the 10 souls choose people every festival to bring them into like divine, essentially like heaven. But then we learned that those who are chosen are actually just sacrifices, essentially. Like, they just get killed, and it kind of seems purposeless so far. We've been seeing, in the background of this facility, we've been seeing their, like, body. And these are, like, the hibiscus flowers. Like, a bunch of them. So I don't know if this means we harvest them from the bodies that we kill. Or, not we, but, like, this facility. Bit bad on my timing there. This game's... I remember hearing that this game's very parry dependent, so we'll see how I actually do. Ooh, that's... It has me a bit worried with how being so parry dependent. What if there were 7 souls? That would be funny. Oh my god, and what if each one corresponded to a different color? Interesting. There's a secret path here. Oof. I'll check back that way in a moment. Oh. And the souls could break a barrier. A sound barrier. Is this just where the save was from before? Yeah, okay. So we'll go back now and we'll heal up. Cool. Okay. So far this game's been interesting. It's definitely taken a different path than what I thought it would. Triple slash parry. We get bullet deflects. Shadow strike. Some cool abilities, it seems. Cool. Yeah, parrying is going to be... I gotta learn it. See ya. And the souls could break a barrier, perhaps. Oh shit, this is the statue that they were praying to. See, this is interesting. Because it seems like everything that's like done here is in a ploy to just harvest people. Ape men surveillance footage. Guide to raising ape men. Ape men are capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation. Individuals that reject group living often exhibit violent behavior. Caution is advised when dealing with. The ape men originate from the pale blue planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from the Hautian sphere. They're one of the extremely few highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere. See, like, this is interesting. Like, we've been like, well, whoever's facility is this? I keep saying we because we had a robot talk about the facility. So I'm just like, that's just why I say we. But people are spying on the ape men and using their bodies for something. Welcome in, Latvarian. One sec here, guys. Sorry, gang. We're pretty close to leveling up here, it seems. Ah, so they didn't get the sacrifice. Unusual activity detected in the livestock area. Perimeter breach by living organism detected. So that's us. Oh, and the old man. Incoming signal. We are in trouble, my lord. Your destruction of the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make matters worse, the 9 souls could now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I prepared for the worst. Supposing that is true, why then did you intervene so early? That wasn't part of the plan. Was it for that ape-man child? Don't question my judgment. Just do your job. Of course, please forgive my apprehension. It is just that all of our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as swiftly as possible. Exercise caution above all else. Interesting. 8 men have breached the enclosure. What is this about? Illegal Solarian perimeter breach detected. Harvester damage, system shutdown, and repair initiated. Interesting. So obviously I don't get it yet, like all of it. Or use a big Pokeball. It seems like it. Okay, another save. World map. Oh shit. 8-man's facility monitoring and 8-man facility elevator. Okay, cool. And then we're in the elevator right now. Shenong. That's his name. That's what I was thinking of. So what's this game and why is there a Ninja Cat? This is 9 Souls, and we don't really know too much about what it has to offer just yet. So you're kind of in the same boat as us. As to what it is exactly and what it has to offer. Ooh, multiple. Okay. Oh, I was behind, bro. Okay. Nice. Also can't wait for F tier sands. Oh, we already did the tier list lap variant. I can show it again later. Hollow Knight, Baperi, and British. It's British? How do you know it's British? Unless it was made by, like, British people. Ow. This is Taiwanese, not British. Yeah, I was like, this doesn't seem like it's British. Wait, no shit, this is Taiwanese. You're telling yourself there, buddy. Oh my god. I remembered something funny. Oh wow, okay, those guys kind of just have to be baited. There's like no use fighting them, it seems. When he stands back up, there's a single frame where he has a huge chin. What do you mean stands back up? Like after getting blown up by those guys? I don't know how he didn't hit me. Did the cat just smoke? Yeah, that's our healing animation. After running. I see what you're saying. For a moment you can see it. What, the healing? Yeah, we like hit the booth for the healing. I don't have one right now, but next time I take a break, I'll heal just to show it off. Great stream so far. Love something chill and relaxing to watch. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, here. I'll rest here. We'll use this, and that'll give us our heals back. Okay, check this out. This is how you heal in the game. You press up on the D-pad to heal. That was 1. That's 2. Hitting the booth, bro. Hilarious. Bruh. Okay, so we can get Swift Runner. Hold down right trigger while moving to greatly increase movement speed on flat ground. Shortens travel time along familiar paths. Increase maximum chi charge capacity through advanced chi training methods. That's for Talisman. Yeah. Inflicts increased damage when striking an enemy from behind with a strong attack. Strong attacks include any Azure Bow attack, the final strike of the triple slash, and Talisman explosions. Deflects certain projectiles like arrows or bullets back at the enemy with precise parry, useful against ranged enemies. Interesting. I think what I'm going to go for right now is Having the double talisman's kind of nice, but having the bonus damage is pretty nice. What? Why is that how you heal? Just is, man. Hit the boof. Flicking weeds train the flicking cats healed. Get your heals back. Nice. I see why taking the attack from behind isn't the best, because when you dash through an enemy, it resets your attack string. So it's not the best to take. But that did damage, holy shit. Ow. Okay, I don't know what that thing is. Kind of concerned. Taking back shots. It's just a magical flute, I swear. Exactly. Exactly. Nothing weird about the flute whatsoever. Am I just stuck? No, okay. Can you just farm enemies? Is that a thing you get to do in those games? Having the second cheat charge is actually feels like it would be a lot better here. Especially with these spearmen, because they... Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Maybe not. Just those spearmen can give you a lot of cheat charge because they attack so quick twice. This is just a heal, huh? Yeah. What a waste. Pan, why do you have an only pans? I don't. Yeah, we can't do anything with that yet. Okay. Please, can I have my heal back? Ooh, boss time. Bro's got the cleaver. Oh, bit bigger than a cleaver. Red Tiger Elite by Shang. Okay, so big sweeping attacks. Triple attack there. Oh, what? Okay, I wasn't paying attention to my health. But I had a charge of my talisman. I was trying to use my talisman charge to get big damage. Ow. Okay, whatever. It's cool that the enemies kind of go into a stun state when you do attack them from behind. I'm the only one in this chat. Everyone else moved to Twitch. Normally, my average chatting is done on Twitch, Minecraft Engineer. That's where my main kind of reoccurring audience is, I would say. Oh, he turned around mid-air? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, whatever. But yeah, some of them, like Klondike. Klondike's a mod, so they have all chats open at all times. Just busy ballot throwing. Yeah. That's big damage, though. Okay, the boss is humbling me quite a bit here. Fuck, I used my talisman somehow? Are you kidding me? Good to see that you still get chi back on imprecise. Oh, imprecise parries. Nice. So just less delay, plus you can get pancakes. Yeah, exactly. My revenge starts here. Defeat by Shang. Stasis Jade. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Time immobilize will vary depending on the enemy. Oh, that seems pretty freaking good. Is that just for free, or do I have to get that? And I did level up from that. Let me just heal with this thing here. Tier 1 sub 2, curse you lab variant. Why are you on the other account then? But yeah, Twitch has a lot more benefits because it's a website actually like designed with streaming in mind. Like the whole point is streaming on Twitch, whereas YouTube doesn't have the best streaming compatibilities. So it's like if you're enjoying streams and want to watching streams, Twitch is the better way to watch as a viewer, and it also seems like the better place to be as a streamer. Though I will state this for any YouTube heads that are watching, because I know I've got some famous YouTube CEOs in my chat at all times. I know it's true. But I haven't looked too much into the YouTube streaming game, so just like a bit of defense, in my defense type deal, and in YouTube's defense. I haven't looked too much into it. But it does seem like Twitch is easier integrations for streamers. And it seems like, at least for like streaming or like watching, you guys have a lot less input lag to deal with. You guys can say something on Twitch now, and I'll respond to it in like 5 seconds. YouTube's good because you can actually appear in the algorithm. Exactly. But I do like YouTube. Like, I like that we have YouTube because I feel like if Twitch tried to be like YouTube and tried to make like posting videos a thing, it would just be a mess. Like YouTube's in my opinion the better overall platform, but Twitch is the better streaming platform. True, but don't VODs disappear after a while? Yes. But with the VODs, I have up to 7 days to save them on Twitch. On YouTube, the nice thing with YouTube is you can just make it a permanent upload to the channel. But I have it churned off, so it doesn't permanently upload to Frying Pan. I have to manually upload all my VODs to the Frying Pan VODs channel, which I'm fine with doing. I'd rather have all of my VODs be in one channel that isn't my main channel. I want my main channel to be a hub for actually like good quality videos that I put effort into, rather than just have all of my VODs and then the occasional video, you know? Council digital signage. Chen Dao cancel recruitment slogan. Your first step into the eternal. I'm assuming it's Chen Hiao. Catastrophe spread. The formerly secretive organization known as the Chen Dao Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project with motivational slogans and invited the general public to ascend with Nu Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. Okay, so Chandao was formerly secret, but they came into the public, made a technical personnel, recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project, and invited the general public to ascend with Nu Kunlun, a new path to survival. Interesting. Okay. I, again, don't know what any of that means. We'll probably figure it out. Or I just have the reading comprehension of a 3-year-old, which is probably that. You should definitely keep all your streams posted on YouTube. It would be great. I see a lot of streamers doing that, or at least edit them out. Yeah, right now I have all of my streams on my Frying Pan VODs channel. So if you guys are ever wanting to rewatch a specific VOD, or if you're wanting to see games I played in the past, go check out Frying Pan VODs, because I have everything that I've streamed from my when my official streaming career started. It's in my link tree. It's in my link tree as well. And that's got all the games. So if one of you is like, "Oh, can you play this game?" There's a chance that I might have played it, and there's a chance that the VODs are already on the channel. I am behind on uploads, but I'm in like the March uploads for this year, so I only have April, May, June, and now we're in July. So I'm getting pretty caught up. I I didn't start uploading my VODs until I had like a backlog of like a year and a month or something, like 13 months worth of VODs. And I didn't always do 3 days a week, but I did that for the first half of last year. And then like the second half, I started doing 2 days a week. So I had like at least 2 VODs a week for every month. So like 8 VODs for each month type deal. It's a lot to upload. Add a title, add a description, make a thumbnail, you know. Wish I could have been there for the Undertale streams. That's fair. That's fair. Could I ask my friend to make a UGC for you on Roblox? I just remember this. What's a UGC? Damn, this tree is very pretty. Incoming signal. My lord, I sense that you have made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Fusang seems to be flourishing more than ever. Something you wear? User-generated cosmetic? Okay. Damn, this place is cool. Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have? What impact will this have on LeBron's legacy? Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. None of that matters anymore, so long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Pan needs to finish Elden Ring. I know. I was considering throwing it on the poll today. I feel like it's best to just wait a little bit longer. But I do want to revisit it before the end of this year. Maybe the next game. I'm so Deltarune braid rotted. Fair. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all the soul seals. You will need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, then I'll just shut them up for good. As you are probably aware, my calculations predict that there will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. So I am the 10th soul, and we are going to collect the 9 souls. For what? I don't fully understand. No, too, you've played this game. I guess you're going to be like my info lore person for this. I'm a little confused on things, I'm not going to lie. Is that kind of understandable, or should I be understanding things a bit better? My dogs are scared of fireworks. They're trying to tear my door down. No, poor things. Fuck, I didn't read the lore. Okay. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Inscriptions in front of the statues. The Qiandao Legacy. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Constructed Year 1 Foundation Era. The Qiandao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Fang Shi Leer and initiated the Eternal Cauldron Project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians toward a new era. Because, like, I'm like, should I know some stuff before getting into this game is the main thing. Yeah, you're good. You know everything you should. Okay. So the Qiandao Council undertook the legacy of Fang Shi Leer, initiated the Eternal Cauldron Project. Okay, interesting. And nothing there. So this is... Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Klondike. Oh, what is this guy? Nothing. Okay. Seems like this area is a bit later game area. Ooh. Oh, is this the route that we need? The activation failed. Mystic Nymph decryption required. So that's what we need the 10 souls for, I believe. When is face reveal?
When is face reveal? Slash 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 slash.
Okay, dog. Okay, we're gonna open up sound alerts. So we can skip that bullshit when that comes up now. You just ruined it for everybody. Congratulations. I didn't think it would read the slot. Then why'd you put them? Mystic Nymph Scout Mode. Obtain a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press Q to activate Scout Mode. The Azure Flyer Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. It's the ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but has now returned to full functionality. So I don't really know. Left trigger. Hack. Well, that's cool. To trick it to think it's longer. I see. Pan playing Roblox again when? Dog, I don't know. It's gonna be a while. I prefer to play proper full games right now. Rather than just a bunch of different games on Roblox. Welcome back. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I have been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes. That was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All of your belongings were destroyed after the incident. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. That mockery thing is so bad. Why doesn't it just say it as one sentence? Why does it separate it? So no TF2 stream? Probably not soon. I don't know. If I did Roblox or TF2, it would probably just be one-off streams. Like, I wouldn't be doing it for a while. I didn't think they'd also go after you. This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast. As you wish, but first I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interference in 3, 2... Interesting. Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you are tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next, we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Ouch. Repair complete. Repair completed. You remained very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report? I'm starting to think Pan was not ready for my return. I mean, I'm fine with it. As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must, therefore, reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. Ooh, interesting. I know. Oh, thank you for the follow, Redstone Engineer. Is that Minecraft Engineer on the Twitch side? There's little I can do for you. There's little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favor. Jade System. The Jade System has been repaired and can be configured at any root node. The system was developed by ancient Fangxi Guild to assist in combat. Inserting different Jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. It should be noted that an extensive Jade system requires a great deal of computing power. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I like to follow a theme with the usernames. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, welcome over to the Twitch side. Hope you enjoy the time on this side too. You have access to a couple different things, such as gambling, pancakes, which you obtain via watching. And since you're following, you get like 3 times more. The pancakes can do a bunch of different stuff. I do need to add some more of those. Yeah, we do have, unfortunately, compared to YouTube for ads wise, Twitch is worse. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You can join in on our next Marvel session. True. Gambling, tell me more. Yeah, there's a command with stream elements where you just do !gamble and then you can say all and it'll do all your points, which you probably don't have a ton of them right now. But you can also like see how many points you have if you do like !points, I believe. I've just got it set up so they don't show up on stream when people are doing it in chat. But those points, those aren't pancakes, those are pan bucks. They're a different set of points, so don't worry. Okay. So let's go back to the bonfire. I don't care what it's called in this game or any other game. It's called a bonfire, guys. Ah, I found you. Oh, it's Schwan. I'm saving my pancakes for a very special prize. Perhaps the maid outfit? Phew, I finally caught up with you. Schwan. There's no way I would miss out on Hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? Nong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along. Nong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah, on our way we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around, and it was terrifying. There was this huge glowing golden beetle, too. Anong accidentally touched it, and he immediately jumped in pain. I also saw those terrible machines. What does Mario Flood mean? It's a sound effect from Super Mario Sunshine. Flood is a character that goes Mario, so it just plays a sound effect. I try and change it up for the game we're playing. I should have done it for Deltarune, but I didn't know which one to pick. So I might do it for 9 Souls, or I might make it like a permanent, like Gerson laugh or something. I think that'd be fun. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Gerson laugh, yes. That's what I'm just saying. It says Mario, but sometimes it says Mari. Yeah, the sound alerts for some reason just don't work sometimes, and I don't understand why. Some days it works perfectly fine, some days it works terribly, and some days it doesn't even work at all. And I can't find anything online about people talking about it. I don't get it. Should I make that like the subscribe one or like the bits donation one, Klondike? I think that'd be kind of fun. Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You're the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want is to stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now, as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Wait. Okay, well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. I love Gerson. What the fuck is this? Welcome in, Radar. How's it going? This is called 9 Souls. It's kind of like a Hollow Knight-esque game. It's Metroidvania. I think it as the cheer donation sound would be funny, whichever one works. Yeah, like cheering bits, donating bits is the same thing. I think it'd be good to make that the sound. I'll have to ask Spammo for the MP3 file. I don't want to go get it myself. Damn, big bonfire. Oh, this takes us back here for now. Wherever here is. Furry Hollow Knight. Donating just to hear Gerson's worth it. I would make that a channel point redemption one. Oh, it would replace the Mario Flood, because Mario Flood is like, I think 2,500 pancakes. And those you just accumulate from watching. Gerson's laugh wouldn't be tied to real money, don't know. That'd be fucked up. I don't like to charge you guys too much because I'm pretty small. You guys don't have a lot of money, or at least most of the chat has like said on multiple accounts that they would subscribe if they had the money. So I'm not gonna like sit here and make it like pay to do shit for the most part. Spammo would be the person to have the MP3 file for it. Spammo's the one who uploaded it to the soundboard on the Discord server. Where's my boy Zote? He's dead. We killed him. Final boss of this game is 9 Dark Souls bosses at once. Trust. Who is this? Lear. Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. Lear? Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Where am I? A limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. I don't understand a single thing you're saying. One asks while another answers, but neither can really know. Isn't it marvelous? Did you create this space? Yours truly does not possess that ability. I have studied Huang Sang for eons. Yet when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao. Or is that supposed to be like Shao? Oh. Hey, look, it's me, the old man Garrison. I'm old! I said that I don't know you. I've been getting so many Gerson memes on my, like, For You page, and all the top comments are just, I'm old! This horn allows its users to resonate with Huang Sang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion? I never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. Ha! This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. The Huang Sang Horn allows the holder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered root node. When Yu was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial roots of Huang Sang. Cool. All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again. Man, every game does that fast travel bullshit. I'm kind of glad Hollow Knight doesn't, because it like forces you to explore the world a lot more than you normally would. I'm not saying this game doesn't yet. We'll see, but getting fast travel off rip is a little boring. Shanghai 9K, 100 Jin, sure dog. Hollow Knight does have the stag stations. Yeah, but this is letting us teleport, from what I can understand from reading it. This is letting us teleport to every single bonfire that we've visited so far. Robot assistant, give me data on this region. Sola, Rian, loading. Oh wow, it seems like that. It seems like it's gonna be like a Dark Souls one. Is it broken? It's been drawn on. It's been drawn on too. That's suspicious. Is this thing... No. Are you supposed to be here? Identify yourself, or I will disassemble you. Easy. I, Shanghai 9000, not suspicious. Shanghai 9000 won't hurt you. Help service, help guide. Solarian, Shanghai 9000, cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefit. Benefits? Like what? Shanghai 9000, collect. Each zone, map data chip. Shanghai 9000, analyze. Map, show you. Help, hack, read resources, information. You win, I win, we win. You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources. Is that correct? Correct. Shanghai 9000, one for each zone. One Shanghai 9000, one map data chip. Thank you, cooperation. Certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you. Thank you. Thank you. Good deeds, good rewards. He was the Solarians. He was the Solarians, our robot race spread across different areas. I see what you're saying. So we have the Huangsang horn. How do we use this? I'm assuming when we like rest here. So yeah, jades. Oh, it's literally just Hollow Knight. Lol. Lol. Skills. I'm gonna take that second chi boost. That seems really good. Schwan Schwan. Ooh, that's clean. That's a clean animation. Oh, but we do have the... Okay. We will be getting an ad in like 13 minutes, just as a heads up. I have Hollow Knight badges. Yeah. 3D printer we can create. Oh, we can make jades. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back, hitting and inflict increased damage. Medical jade increases health restored with the medicine pipe, but slowly applies healing over time rather than immediately. Healing is instantly interrupted if damage taken. Mob quell jade young. Allows talisman attacks to simultaneously hit an additional target. Oh, okay. See, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. I love that system. It is pretty fun. Increase the number of times the pipe can be used. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, we can recycle. Fuck. Nothing yet, though. Okay. And then we have this that we can't get to yet. Costs 1 to use the talisman, but all of them... but uses all of them to deal more damage. Oh, I see. Wait, but uses all of them to deal more? I'm confused now, sorry. No, you have 0 pan bucks. You're ruined. Okay, let's just talk with Schwan Schwan before we leave. Oh, I can give Schwan Schwan something. Cool. I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How are they made? And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So there is a world outside of the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay, pinky promise? Pinky promise. Oh, pinky promise? It means you can't lie. It's cute. Okay. I guess let's... we have no map items to give. Let's just move on for now. Oh, I see. So I want to use like one to like tag one and then use it again to tag another and hold it. I hope you haven't gone too far, but there is something I am unsure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? The soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Kuafao. Kuafu, sorry. That damned bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Kuafu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Fair enough. I'll consider it. I can't wait for Nine Souls' Soul Song. The power reservoir is located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down and you should be able to find it. Okay, interesting. Ah! Interesting. Interesting. Oh, is this the elevator? It is. No, no. Oh shit. Hit the pipe. Dude has 78,000 pan bucks. Yeah, we rich out here. Through cheating. I had more, but Klondike reduced it because I made him mad for some reason. I don't know why or how. Okay, we can't do anything with that yet. I was gonna say, this feels like I'm being jebaited. How do I rob Klondike? Yeah. Asking the questions. Asking the good questions. Ow. Ah! How do I duel someone? You can just do exclamation mark duel and then I think their name. You'd have to ask Klondike or someone else, because I don't know as much as they do about the commands. I'm not as savvy on them, which is, you'd say, is actually quite funny. Klondike set up most of the commands that I have, so if you have any questions about any of them, Klondike's usually the best person to ask. Oh, nice. We got a node here. A Groot node. Whoa. It's all fucky. What the hell? Okay. I think what we're going to do... Klondike, do you want to run ads? I got to run to the washroom. So if Klondike, if you want to run the ads command, because I know you like to do that. And I'll run to the washroom, and then we'll just be back. Yeah, if you could do that for me. I'll put it on BRB for now. And then I'll be back after ads. Apologies that we're going into ads so soon here, guys. But we'll be right back. I'm back. Oops. Sorry, guys. What did I miss? You're taking too long. Who took the tutu? Wait, did you add a bot to make it say taking tutu? Make a marbles command? What do you mean make a marbles command? What am I doing? I'm not trying to dance. Jump above the orb and press... Oh! Okay. That's very cool. Oh, whoops. Back on air. Get the lights. Oops. Pogo. Trick is not to predict, but to expose. Your reaction is as important as your timing. Oh my god, a pogo. Oi! One sec here. Do I think the green chi aura was visible all along? Dog, I wasn't there. What's up, Buzzer? How's it going? Oh, we can pogo in the air. So we can pogo crimson attacks with a green glow. How do I know that they have a green glow until I get hit with it? Expose the flow of chi to make it whatever. Mike, run the ads. By seeing the green glow, Fry. So true. Fry, I have an idea. What's up? To improve your streaming career. Okay, what's up? Tai Chi kick. Press left bumper midair to bounce off new Kunlun's green energy orbs. Gain access to higher areas. Explore new paths. Green glow is present on an enemy using a crimson attack. You can use Tai Chi kick to inflict internal damage to them. Cool. If I was a streamer, I'd need a mod named Mike. Fair. He needs a thumbnail artist. For streams and VODs or for videos? There's this new trend on YouTube Shorts streaming. What's that? Anomalous root node. Root node system error message. Warning, this root node is experiencing abnormal energy discharge. Right, that's why it was all fucky. Root nodes were one of the key technologies that the Feng Shui Guild unlocked and laid the foundation for advanced rhizomatic... It's not rhizomatic. Rhizomatic technology. Today, the flow and transmission of rhizomatic energy can be controlled through these root nodes. However, the mechanisms behind the primordial roots are still shrouded in mystery, even for modern Solarians. Interesting. Rhizomatic, dog. Gasser and Mike are Nest friends. I know I gave Noel the egg. So we came from that place up there, right? Pretty much on YouTube Short, if you write in white text below or above your face cam, blank equals ban, you get views. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like doing that. I know there are ways to get easy views and to get people to join and see what they're... Okay, it's one of these again. Oh, we unhand them. Unarm them. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Give me a sec here. But I personally have a like strict moral code that I like to adhere to. I really think doing shit like blank equals bank blank gets a ban just to like chat bait. I think just chat baiting is just kind of useless. Talk equals ban. Crest of the water H2O. Yeah, I don't have a care or a need for stuff like that personally. I think it serves more as like an inside joke than a chat bait. Yeah, but it does get people to join streams to do that. Like I've been scrolling on YouTube Shorts and I've seen one where it's like blank equals ban, and I've like clicked on the stream to kind of just like see what's going on, and I've seen it work for people in live time, and I'm just like, yeah, I just don't give a shit for it personally. I don't even know people did that. Oh yeah, it's big in the YouTube Shorts, like streaming stuff. Oh, I just didn't drop down. That's my bad. Oh, this guy's pretty tough. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm a good streamer equals ban. Nice. Okay. Ow. Ban equals a ban. Yeah. Ban cake. Break the rules equals a ban. True. Yeah, I played Geno for like 5 hours today. Jesus, Renob. Bro, you gotta take a break. Got snowed in a grand total of 2 times. Yeah, dog, you gotta take a break, man. Sans equals ban. 4 treasures of the study. Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan Xuan. Artifact writing, an ancient writing tool. Calligraphy has transformed into a traditional art with emphasis being placed on the erudite scholarly atmosphere created by each purposeful brushstroke. That's cool. Whoa, what is this? Transporter. Oh, see ya. I'm just kind of like running around and shit, man. Most of the people who join because of the thing ban don't stay for long. Yeah, but it's engagement bait, and engagement helps you grow for sure. Like if I have people who are, if I have a lot of people who were coming in and then just chatting and just saying shit, then sorry, I just had to think for a moment there. But yeah, if you just have people coming in and chatting and shit, that just looks good. So YouTube will promote your shit a bit more. I want to be seen. It's so hard to get seen over here, so I'm highlighting the message. Okay. Have you ever thought of playing Undertale Yellow? I've actually never seen a playthrough of it yet. I did. We have talked about it in past streams, especially when we were playing through Undertale, because I think the idea of Undertale Yellow is really cool. So I am very much down to do it. Wait, play Bradley Tale. It's so good. What is Bradley Tale? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? God, this is such a hassle. This is a central control room for the power reservoir. Please listen carefully. I don't know how you woke from hibernation or how you managed to get here. However, this is a restricted zone, as according to the law, all trespassers will be removed. If you are lost, I urge you to leave as soon as possible. I've already summoned the Dusk Guardians to handle the situation. It's me, Yi. Huh? Who did you say you were? You heard what I said. Disarm the security system already. Now you listen to me. I don't know what kind of hilarious prankster you think you are, but did you really think you'd fool me with that crude disguise? Leave now. Ugh, what a nuisance. Interesting. I came for Undertale because of the tag. What tag? Oh, like the Deltarune, like thumbnail or something? Why is there an Undertale tag? Oh, yeah. Klondike's in charge of the tags, dog. It's not Undertale, it's a shitty RPG Maker game. Interesting. Pavilion. Oh, so is this the teleporter thing? This is the least chill stream I've been a part of. Okay, so it just takes us to the last node. So that's not as broken for fast travel as we thought it was. That's kind of nice, though. I sure hope he doesn't start calling me that. I did that for memes. Conned Mike. Nice. Can it fly over that way? It can. But I can't do too much with it so far. Michael Deltarune. Wingding Gaster Deltarune. I pressed the wrong thing. Try it again, buddy. My bad, guys. Leave a fellow alone, please. I see. Okay, parrying the shields makes them drop them. Cool, 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 cool. If someone released a mod of this game where the main character sprites are changed to Birdly, I'd play it. Is there a cat character in like Undertale or Deltarune or anything so far? Oh, I guess the catties and stuff. And technically the head of Friend. Ooh. Basic components widely used in processors for guards and various machines. Amount of gin used directly affects their performance. Yields a small amount of gin when recycled. Okay, cool, 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 cool. And that puts us over here. Look at that, like, pyramid. That's very cool looking. Can we get back from this way? Holy shit. Quite the beefcake there. Mad Mew Mew is a cat girl, so halfway counts. True. True tasks. Tasks and Task Manager. Temmy's a cat. True, true, true. All valid. All valid. Noelle is not a cat, dog. Ow. Fucker. Okay, and that just leads us back. Oh my god. Don't hit me! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. No! Don't call me, but I think the night is Bratty. Let me cook. Who the fuck is Bratty? Bratty's the alligator? Who's the alligator? Oh, like Bratty and Catty. Yes, 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 yes. Heal? Alright, let's see what this dude's got. Celestial Sentinel. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, that range is insane. Wow, and we do very little damage to him. Okay, that's not good though. He's got our shit. Okay, I'm gonna take a level up here. Sure, I'll take bullet deflect, dog. It's all I can really take. I could have just saved up too, but that's okay. I want to see what bullet deflect looks like. Very cool. So awesome, guys. All right, let's see how this goes again. Oh, okay. Oh my god, that has insane range. I'm just gonna heal up. Oh wow, and it keeps going. Okay, if we can just get past him. For now. He's still coming, dog. Don't come back. Marbles was the last stream, I think. Marbles is Mondays. Bosses don't hold the death money, I see. Marbles is Mondays, so we're gonna be doing it on the first Monday of every month now. So if anybody wants to be joining for the marbles, just make sure you're there for the first Monday of every month. And again, marbles yield a free sub if you're the win. Time has been passing too fast. I feel that. It didn't help because Tomato, you're Canadian, correct? It doesn't help Tomato. I'm not Canadian. I just think maple trees are pretty. Fair, fair. My bad. At least it doesn't help me because I oh, we came this way, right? Yeah. It doesn't help me because I had the Tuesday off. So like the week felt even weirder because the Tuesday felt like a Sunday to me. Ow. Oh, get got, buddy. You asked me that weeks ago. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Popper Jade increased gin collection radius, allowing for the collection of gin from even further away. Waste not, want not. Fair enough. This guy's pretty freaking tough. How do we close the gap? Ugh. Dual Mr. Beast. Just got the urge to make a gambling game based off of Stream Elements gambling, then I remembered. Yeah, you have one, buddy. Conned Mike. Okay, let's rest here. Let's keep progressing in different directions. We'll have to come back to fight that little boss guy. Yeah, we can do more to the right and left, so let's go and do exactly that. I was kind of kicking his ass till he hit me once, dog. Mr. B says 0 Pambucks. Brokey, broke alert. Is that all that was to the right there? It seems like it. Okay. Just double check. There is something up there, but we can't get up there for now unless I use my little guy. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Quite a bit to learn for this game still. But I feel like we'll get there eventually. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. But we'll see how long that lasts. I feel bad if I ever quit a game, so I try not to. I try to always play a game to completion, but sometimes games just don't interest me enough to keep playing, you know? Oh, he kicked my ass back to fucking Jupiter. Hit the booth. Took the elevator up and hit the booth. Kind of based. Chat's over here gambling. What else is new? Baba? Yeah, see, I feel bad for quitting Baba, but the thing is with Baba too, that shit would take me way too long. Whereas sometimes other games I just, you know, might not be interested. So I don't think there's anything else we can do in this area just yet. So I'll take this. Feel sad for Pan? Why's that, Silas? You're already dueling Mr. Beast. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. Just in case. How you doing, dear brother? The sun is out today. Remember how we used to go out hiking on sunny days like this? I was at that age when I couldn't stop asking questions. You're always so patient as you tried to explain every bit of the scenery around us. You were the best. You knew everything there was to know about everything. Okay, crackpot theory. Let's just do like a voice message. BRB, go start shenanigans. Oh, look at this. Look at those pretty towers. Can we go play over there? No, we can't. Those aren't towers. They're rhizomatic columns from the turbulent era. Rhizomatic columns. They're vessels for storing rhizomatic energy. Think of them as big batteries. Should have learned this in class already, Heng. I don't really like my classes. I want to hear about it from you, Yi. Your stories are way more interesting than my textbooks. They aren't stories, silly. You're headed out, Latvarian. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have a good rest of the night and a good weekend, too. Thank you for joining. Oh, shit. Rhizomatic columns were an invention that changed the world. Scientists from long ago created them to make everyone's lives better, but the adults around us are all biased. They consider all technology from the turbulent era to be dangerous weapons of war. Now these monumentous breakthroughs just sit here, collecting dust and weeds. What do you mean? Are they broken? Activating them isn't as easy as flipping a switch. But don't you worry. One day your big brother will fix them all up. After you fix them, promise me we'll get to play in one of these columns. That's not somewhere we can play, silly. I thought I just told you that. They're cute. And you haven't played Ultra Kill? It was on I think I put it on the list. No, I didn't. I might not have understood everything you said, but I wanted to cling to you all the time. I thought you were the smartest person in the whole world. The color of the sky, where rain comes from, why the stars shimmer. You knew about it all. You've accomplished so much and received all of those lofty titles since then. But to me, you've always been the most amazing person in the world. Well, that's cute. I was going to put it on the list, but we played Doom before we played Deltarune, and I felt Doom was too similar to Ultra Kill. And Doom was kind of a boring experience, I ain't going to lie. I think everybody here can kind of agree that the general consensus was Doom was a little bit boring. So I thought to not put Ultra Kill on the list for now, just in case. Have you ever actually played Earthbound? No, but that is on the list. I've found from playing Amori and Deltarune that I really like RPGs. So I'm just like, I need to play them more for sure. Don't put words in our mouth. I mean, fair, but the Doom turnout was like kind of bad. And while streaming Doom, I had a few of you go, wow, this sucks. And I'm like, you guys voted for it. And you guys were like, whatever. Does anyone know here? Oh, burning. Really? I couldn't even do anything. I didn't vote for it. Okay, then you're the exemption. You're exempt from that, I guess. I don't know what what you want really for me to say there. Because if you didn't vote for it, that's fine. But it still won the vote and still was the game that I played. And people were still not satisfied with it. I voted Baba. We still played Baba. Baba would just take too long, dog. Baba would take me way too long, even with help. And a lot of y'all seem to be quite bored of Baba as well. You just gotta be smarter. I mean, true. What about Inscription? That's definitely on the list for games to play. Like the card one you're saying, right? Dude, you get hit once by that. Holy shit. Which Doom game was it? I haven't played any of them, but I know a few people who played a shit ton of Doom Eternal. It was the first one. I haven't played 2016. Or sorry. Yeah. I haven't played 2016 ever. So I was like, I might as well play the first one if we're going to play anyone's past that. Could be a really fun stream game, honestly. Yeah, I like deck builders. I like roguelikes. I'd be super down to play Inscription. I think we put it on the polls for games in the past. I can't quite remember. Turning out coding stream? Yeah, except I don't know how to code, dog. Jeez Louise, that took fucking forever. 3 fucking tries. I'm gonna try that again. There we go. Keep that momentum going. Oiling upstream one, ball cam one. I never finished Inscription because I started playing some other games, but that was one of the most atmospheric games I've ever played. So all I've known is the first part of that game. And I didn't realize there was much more to the actual game, so I'm excited to actually play it. Finished Inscription, and honestly didn't go the way I was expecting, but it was super fun. Were you kind of disappointed that it didn't go the way that you were expecting, or were you okay with that? Oh shit. I have to go back around, huh? Love card games, love Inscription. Yeah, I like deck builders, I like card games. I play card games on my spare time. So I quite enjoy card games of every type. Fucker. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. This is a game where I kind of have to lock in for, and I fear that may be a problem. Surprised, I guess. It was very different, but the core game remains the same throughout the game. Yeah. Never played Inscription, seen a lot of it, though. I think it's fun, not sure it'd be a fun game I'd play. It looks really interesting. Ooh, that was close. Almost didn't make it. No one expects where Inscription goes. Steely Jade. Enemies will not be able to interrupt a talisman detonation, however damage will still be taken. Okay. Makes sense. By the way, are any of you looking forwards to Crownsworn? What is Crownsworn again? Is that the one where it's like Celeste mixed with like Hollow Knight is what they're saying or something? Can't wait till you do cooking stream. Again, no promises. I've said a lot of mayhaps for streams like that. I may be able to do one not next week, but the week after. Not enough power to activate the light bridge. Crownsworn's an upcoming Metroidvania inspired by Hollow Knight, Bloodborne, and Devil May Cry. Oh, interesting. I've not heard of that. Can't wait for a chill CC stream in the far future. Dog. Shanghai 9000. I don't know if I'm going to fucking CC stream ever. We'll see. It's Cookie Clicker. Never played DMC, but Hollow Knight and Bloodborne are 2 of my favorite games of all time. Fair. Pan will talk you into it. I think, if anything, you talk me out of it. Wow, hello, sir. Hello, sir. Joyous sublime eternity amongst the evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. I'm looking for... I know, don't say anything. I know what you want. You need a tour, right? I'm so stoked. Cookie Clicker stream could be so fire. The problem is I've done streams in the past that are chill streams and you guys have gotten mad at me because the streams were boring and people tune out. If everyone demands it, Pan would have no choice. So the thing is, I'm wary to do a Cookie Clicker stream because you guys have in the past demanded streams that would be a Cookie Clicker stream. And then when I've delivered, you've been like, this sucks. And I'm like, okay. What do you want me to do? I don't do Cookie Clicker, or I don't do a chill stream. You guys tell me to do a chill stream. I do one. You guys go, this sucks. When? Name one time. Subnautica, when the entire stream was just chill base building in Subnautica and chatting, and you guys were like, this sucks. And I was like, this is what the Cookie Clicker stream is going to be like. It'll probably be worse because there's less to look at, because Subnautica actually has like nice visuals. Cookie Clicker will just be a cookie. No, that was fire. Okay. But Klondike did not like that in the slightest. I know that much. And Klondike's the one asking for Cookie Clicker stream. So, just throwing that out there. Problem is you suck at Cookie Clicker. Not Cookie Clicker has so much you can look at cookies, and cookies are great. Klondike also didn't like Repo. Not reliable. Tomato Maple, do you like Repo? I'd watch if you're good. I don't really care about the game either. That's another thing with Cookie Clicker. It'd be a one-off stream type deal. I don't think I would play Cookie Clicker to completion. Silas gets it. Okay, I'd play that. Thank you for the hydrate, Redstone. Don't just stand there. Take a seat. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Give me a status report on the region. Where's the soul in charge of the zone? Alright, okay. The new Kunlun power grid is currently off-peak. Rhizomatic columns are only operating at 40% capacity island-wide. No way. The original Star Walker? Testing, is this thing on? What's up? I think if we did a repo stream with only TTS and no mic at all, I'd enjoy it. So you want me to do a repo stream where I don't talk? What? Operations at the Radiant Pagoda are also operating at a minimum level. Operations on non-essential bridges have been suspended. Several anomalies have appeared across the power grid. Juanan, Zhaonan, Daya, and many other generators are no longer connected. Yes, that's what I want, Pen. The TTS is funny. So I'm not funny? Damn. That's rude. Damn. Okay. Dust Guardian support staff have been deployed to repair the anomalies. Estimated repair time. Estimate failed. What do you think? I recited everything clearly and properly, right? I did good, didn't I? There's a soul in charge of the zone. Huh? What? Do you have business with Lord Kuafu? If you're going, count me in. Oh, I'm sorry. Please stop glaring at me. Lord Kuafu's vital sanctum can be found within the Radiant Pagoda. It's the big pyramid. Fry, clap back. Tell us your funniest joke. No. Every single time I've been like, hey guys, I have a funny story, you guys go, that wasn't funny. So no. His lordship may have been born in the Ying countryside, but he is still the most skilled engineer we have. Rumor has it that due to his stunning looks and the overwhelming charisma of his imposing figure, he has never once left the pagoda since he arrived here. Few have even laid eyes on his lordship. So enigmatic, isn't he? It's my dream to be able to take a photo with him one day. I want to enter the Radiant Pagoda. Going to the Radiant Pagoda? Good choice. It's great for photos. However, there isn't enough electricity to power the light bridge that leads to the pagoda. I would love to take you inside, but my aspirations exceed my capabilities. Is there any other way to power that light bridge? Yes, but you do not have administrator privileges, so I cannot share that information. I can, however, recommend one of our other fantastic observation decks in the power reservoir. I can even tell you the best spots to snap pictures. If you won't share, I'll just crack your head open and access it myself. First with the admin here, he said he doesn't mind. Really? My, how did you ever become friends with such an important figure? Impressive. I've never seen him before. I'll help you with the bridge, but could you get me an autograph in return? There's a backup control room right below where we're standing. It was built in case of emergencies. You can manually increase the power output in the control room, which should reactivate the light bridge to the Radiant Pagoda. Was I allowed to say that? Wow, did I let slip a secret or something? How exciting. Okay. Cool. So we gotta get to the location that's below us right now. So I'm assuming we'll go to the left, and that'll take us back around right. Starwalker's the knight. Starwalker, are you caught up on Delta Rune? Whoa, who's this? This guy looks cool as hell. Where's that weird noise coming from? A defect? Pardon me, I was captivated by the incredible craftsmanship of this building. The words burst forth, flowing freely. I've never seen a weapon that shows interest in the arts. What's your model? Oh, the circumstances of birth do not a sage make. I may run man-made circuitry, but I place much faith in my poetry. Pray, call me Chiyu. I am also known as Battlelord Mark II. May I inquire as to your esteemed name? Call me Yi. No need for the formalities. Well met. This fortuitous encounter deserves a verse of its own. When blossoms drift from swaying willow boughs, the morning air bestrews its sweet perfume. Stay not adrift for more than spring allows. There is less time to cherish than we presume. Your meter's off. Alas, is it so? You're right, Sir Yi. The final line contains an error, the source of which is an issue with the operator 37 in my system. Allow me a moment to replace. Oh, I am bereft of Jin and unable to carry out repairs. Whatever shall I do? You need Jin? Jin is a keystone for all that harness the electrical humors. For artificial beings like myself, it is but the most precious of precious materials. Oh, I have traveled far and wide, gathering a myriad of treasures. But without Jin wielding my connections, they just become a burden. I'm caught up. After all, I'm not only the original Starwalker, I'm also the original Gaster. What? Spoilers. Asgore ran over Starwalker with his truck. I might have devised a plan that might resolve this urgent need. Judging by your attire, I surmise that you must have been born into wealth. To tell you the truth, my luggage houses an extravagant collection of precious artifacts. If you have Jin to barter, I would be willing to part with a few of my treasures. Peruse at your leisure, sir. Cool. So he's got a bunch of jades, computing unit, ball of flavor, dragon's whip. Wow, quite a lot. Okay, let's go through this. Starwalker for Fortnite. Recovery rate of internal damage, helping you get back into the fight quicker. Recover some health after successful shadow strike. Increases damage output when health is below 25%. Shortens the time needed for Yi to use his medicine pipe, reducing chance of getting hit. Each additional Tau 90 computing unit increases the Jade System's computing power by 1. Jade System was developed by the ancient Fangxi Guild to assist in combat. Inserting different Jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. However, an extensive Jade System. So we can get this, and then we'll have an additional Jade slot. Ball of flavor. Animal feed made from food waste. It's very nutritious from livestock, but shouldn't be ingested due to the excessive amounts of bacteria present during fermentation. Dragon's whip. Tongue of a dragon. Snake contains deadly toxins. Spread its poisonous saliva around to kill its prey. Okay, so these look like crafting ingredients. Poison. Okay. Pick up this. For now. I'll admit, none of us are actually Starwalker. What? Liar. So I have 2 more. I could put on the Pauper Jade. Sure. The humble green pippins. So far, I'm enjoying Nine Souls, but I am a little lost with the plot and everything, and that is making my experience with it a little dicey. I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything by any means. I'm just having a hard time following the plot, and that's affecting my enjoyment. Which sucks. My own inabilities. So tomorrow we're running Klondike's idea? What's Klondike's idea? Huh? Yeah. What? Repo, but you don't talk and only TTS? Why tomorrow? Probably not, if I'm gonna be honest. Welcome in, DN. I know you can hear me, you bastard. Stop hacking into my systems. Why would there be a Saturday stream? Tomato knows what's up. Tomorrow is the next stream. Oh, I see. I tried asking nicely. Now I'm going to have to use force to deal with you. When did a craftsman like you become skilled in martial arts? That's snark. Could it really be you? Ah, forget it. I don't want to deal with this. I'm already in a bad mood, and these constant startling alarms aren't helping. Listen up. This is my final warning. The guards have been deployed, and these killing machines won't be swayed by words. You're on your own. What's your favorite hentai? Wild question to ask out of the blue. First encounter. Oh my god. And I don't have healing? Fuck. No, I pressed parry. The jig is up. I'm an alt account, which is unoriginal. No! You lie. This can't be true. Alright, DN. Chill out. Damn, I kind of cooked them there. Nah, bro has the original in his name. Wait, what am I waiting for? My name is Papyrus. I made the spaghetti. It was difficult to put the pasta together. Okay. My name is Papyrus. I made the spaghetti. It was difficult to put the pasta together. And then suddenly, something went so wrong. And now I can't stop singing this stupid song. Starwalker was me all along. No way, Redstone. That hit me? Sure, dog, man. Sure. Hey, man. Mind moving out of the way there? What if I go down a bit? A little shithead. Yeah, and that brought us back just like I was thinking. Okay, cool. That seems pretty quick progression to get to this dude's thing. Bridge disabled, activate the bridge? Yeah. I can't believe we hit 240 followers. That's pretty crazy. I appreciate all the support, guys, recently. Deltarune definitely helped get some numbers up, which is really nice. Here and on YouTube. A lot of my shorts for Deltarune have been performing pretty well on YouTube, which is nice. We are different, but we go together. Okay, that was kind of cool. So skills. So we've got 1 point. We could get the run, but it doesn't really do much for me right now. I think I'll save up 2 for something. I love this animation and the art here. Okay. Oh, I should rest. Get my heal back. Anyways, I gotta go see a fry. Sounds good. I hope you have a good rest of the night, Buzzer. I will see you later. Yeah, we'll just rest, whatever. Ooh, that's cool. Is this Khufu? Defense mode activated. Whoa, he's like a centaur. Jay Sizzle, welcome in. Are you going to play Hollow Knight when it releases? Like Silksong you're saying? General Ying Xiao. No! Fuck this, dog. That sucks. That sucks. I was doing so good, and I was playing so chill. I was so nonchalant. I was a nonchalant dreadhead, and then I fucking... Whatever. Oh, you're headed out, Klondike? Oh, no. Buzzer was. He was just responding to. My apologies. Deserve water from Starwalker. Yeah, no, I have no attachment to playing Silksong on release. I know a lot of my audience would enjoy seeing me play Silksong. Fuck. Oh, and I lost all my experience. Shit. That sucks. Okay, whatever. But yeah, right now as I am, I'm still burnt out from all the Hollow Knight that we did, and I don't know, All right, the game's tough, guys. The game is tough. That first run went so well, and then I got hit by the fucking spikes. The spikes should just give you iframes and let you get back into the fight for a moment. Who did the editing for the YouTube shorts? I do everything. I do everything for myself. My Pokemon video, I edited everything, did the script and everything. The shorts, I do everything. Uploading the VODs, I do everything. Anything you see on this channel, 99% of the shit that you see on this channel, I do myself. I have a friend. You can't parry when you're on the ground, and you can't dodge when you're on the ground. So you just get hit by follow-up attacks half the time. It's kind of shitty. But yeah, anything that's done on this channel, 99% of the time, it's done by me. I had a friend do the thumbnail art for my Pokemon video, and I have Klondike will do... See, like, what the fuck? I just sit there. You can get the Swift Rise ability. It seems pretty fucking important, which is really fucking annoying. Is this halfway over the Dead Cells? No, this is 9 Souls. It's a new game. Well, newer. But, what was I gonna say? Swift Rise right there. Okay, fine. I guess I'll get this. But yeah, Klondike's done some of the stream element stuff, and I had a friend do my thumbnail stuff for my YouTube video for the Pokemon one. But aside from that, I've done pretty much everything else myself. If I have forgotten something, feel free to remind me that someone might have done. But for the most part, yeah, I do everything. Yeah, I do commands and tags. Pan does most of the hard work. He's a one-man team. I'd say like 1.25, I guess. Or I guess, say 3/4. Hydrate out of stock. It goes on a 5-minute cooldown after being used once. It shouldn't have a stock usage. If you can't redeem it in like 5 more minutes, let me know. Yeah, I'm dead. Kill myself. In game. I might just get fucking discouraged from playing this game from the first boss here, so that's epic. What is redeeming an egg? You can use pan bucks, not pancakes, to get an egg. It's because Twitch chat harassed me till I added something that they could do with pan bucks. So I was like, fine, we'll add something, and that's what eggs are. Nice. Thank fuck. Second phase, dog. No way. I do need to add more stuff. Oh. I do need to add more stuff to the Panbuck store, but I don't really care enough to do it. So, early thought he was cooking. Yeah, holy shit. Oh, this is gonna be a game, hey? Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. I just have to play a lot more patient. And I'm really bad at that. Pan sends me the link for mod on stream elements through Discord, so I had to do ground control. I've done that! I've done that before and it didn't work. And I don't give a fuck about ground control. I don't know. I'm gonna crash out. True final boss took me like 3 hours. Oh my god. Why do you rejoice in my, like, pain? Klondike. Genuine question. Because I gave up on trying to make you happy? Why? It's funny. Why are you guys like this? It's too easy to make you laugh, but making you angry, that's hard. That's a challenge. It's just pestering me about the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then when I do get the chance to look into it, I say no. And then you're like, when are we going to do it, by the way? I've already said no. Like... That is not how it goes. Real estate doesn't count. What do you mean real estate doesn't count? Don't lurk. You should try to not get hit. Thank you. Don't lurk. You're the one who's rage baiting me, and then when I get mad, you run away. You can't do that. It's not how it works. No, I run away because I failed my message. I'm not rage baiting. I'm explaining. Also, you blame my autism for the annoyingness. I wasn't expecting this to become Dark Souls. I knew it was gonna be tough, but I didn't know it was gonna be this tough. So I'm a little peeved. Oh shit. What the fuck is that, dog? I know that this game's supposed to be tough, but like it feels very whatchamacallit. He jumped back? What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna be getting ads in a moment here. I know this is supposed to be tough, but wow, for a first boss, I just don't think the game's too much for me. Difference in your damage insane. Yeah, I don't think the game's too much for me because I don't play passive enough to use the parry system, or I just have to get better. Yeah. Thanks for the hydrate. So I'm like crashing out a bit. Parry the game, yeah. Oh, brother. Give me a sec. All right, let's give this a couple more shots. How the fuck is this the first boss, dog? I mean, you could go fight the second one now. What do you mean? The second guardian? Second boss? What do you mean? Nintendo Switch, PC, PS5. So true. We'll give this a couple of shots, but we might end soon here. Nice. Surprising we're already at 3 hours. Yeah, it's gone by pretty quick today, which is nice. A big part of it was like the first 40 minutes was the Deltarune tier list. God damn, you're playing well. I'm playing okay. We've died to this boss a fuck ton of times. I've stopped counting my attempts on this boss. Oh shit. Nice. Herb Catalyst. This catalyst can be installed on the pipe to increase its healing effect. High quality catalyst can increase with refinement efficiency on the pipe. Significantly augments its healing effect. Okay. Yap. I want to see the death. Yeah, this game's got like pretty good gore for what it is. GG's. Yeah, we did it. Fuck, that took forever though. Holy shit. Sorry about that, gang. Is this Kufu? Kualfu? You made it after all. You not only hacked the pagoda's controls, you also defeated Yang Zhao. Who the hell are you? Let me have a good look at this imposter. He who dares to impersonate my deceased friend. Is that you, Yi? Why, is it really you? You're still alive? Barely. Judging by that reaction, you don't seem too eager to see me. Oh my heavens. I never thought it would really be you. Hold on a moment. I'll turn off the surveillance. Friend, brother, no way. Am I dreaming? You're not dead. I don't believe it. Praise the heavens, praise the earth, praise Fushang. I thought you fell off that cliff. I saw the surveillance footage. How did you... Slow down. Let's not get too friendly just yet. There's one thing I need to check. Are you in league with them, or are you not? Fucking Killua over here. Yi really fell off, not gonna lie. In a sense, I suppose I am. All I can say is... Over the last 500 years I've spent in my vital sanctum, I spent every single moment reliving that nightmarish day. How can I make you believe me? I truly didn't know before it happened. I thought they went after you, to bring you back. So we could all sit down and talk. I really didn't think it would end up like this. I swear I wasn't involved. I didn't do anything. But I suppose that's my greatest sin. I don't have to... Oh. I don't have the right to ask for your forgiveness. If this is your ghost coming for revenge, I guess I deserve what's coming. Do it. I won't run. What's wrong? Forget it. I get your situation. You were never given an option either. Besides, I never fulfilled that promise I made with you. So... let's call it even. What? You're actually forgiving me? Wow. When did you become such a nice guy? These last 5 centuries must have taken a real toll on you. Oh, in the end, it's all my fault. If I had the ability to stop them, things wouldn't have... If you truly wish to atone, help me retrieve all the soul seals. One sec here. Sorry about that, guys. Torafuga sashimi. Waluigi. Chair gameplay, let's go. Shut up. The soul seals? You can't be serious, are you? Are you asking me to betray the council? Is there really no room for negotiation? Stop being naive. Haven't they already shown their true colors? Thanks for the hydrate. I tried negotiating, and look where that got me. True, but once we officially become enemies of the council, the other souls will come from all over this island to hunt us down like a pair of sitting ducks. And you know full well that they aren't pushovers, brother. Don't give me that look. I intend to take them down one after the other before they even have the chance to fight back. Huh, you make it sound so easy. I'll probably end up dead or worse. What the hell? I haven't been sleeping well anyway. This place isn't exactly much of a hideout anymore. Do you have somewhere I can lay low for the time being? The Four Seasons Pavilion in the central core is currently safe under the cover of Abacus. Alright, I'll be on my way. Oh, you want my soul seal, right? It's stored in my dedicated vital sanctum. Should be able to retrieve it. After you're done, meet me back at the pavilion. I have something important to return to you. Cool. Stay hydrated, everyone. True. Okay, so I'm glad to know that that was the boss of part 1 and not like a mini boss before the boss. That is a bit of a whew. When I return, I will use what I have learned to help my hometown. Look at them, they're so cute. Also from abroad? Wait, who's saying that? Is that him? He's right. Excellent. These engineering theories will advance our field by leaps and bounds. Stay in the council. Let's return home in a blaze of glory once peace has been restored. So, like, what is this game about? Dog, I don't fucking know. This is just like Wukong, but like, not as good. I kind of installed on like 20 minutes after booting up. That's kind of valid. I'm not gonna lie. 9 different souls or something. I'll follow you till that day comes. No, it seems like it opens with us getting betrayed. We don't know it's betrayal. We just found out that it's betrayal. But it opens with us getting hurt. You saw the opening and stuff. And we're just like starting our revenge plot, I guess. I don't really fucking know yet. It's kind of hard to understand, in my opinion. I don't know about other people. I don't know for anybody who's watching, anybody who has decent media literacy, if there's something that I'm completely missing that makes this a lot easier to understand or something. But it seems like we need the soul seals. I have no media literacy. Yeah, when I read things out loud for y'all, I feel like it goes out the window, and then I'm just left sitting here like, what the fuck do I do? I have that. I just wasn't paying attention. Fair enough. Soul Seal, greatest symbol of power in the council. To unlock the council code is soul. Soul's proof of authority. Containing the ding signifies loyalty. Okay. Help, leg. No. So you're just like plotting a revenge plan? Essentially, I guess, yeah. So I can go back to the 8-man facility or the new Kunlun Central Hall. To, like, go slime out the tall cat in the beginning? Yeah, I guess, eh? One sec here. Okay, sorry about that. How much longer will we be streaming today? Like 2 more hours usually on Friday. I could be wrong though. Valid, but this game is making me crash out a bit. Just with the difficulty. And I don't know. I'm just not feeling it too much. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it a stack with you guys. I'm just not feeling the game that much. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe for now, I'd say like 20, 30 more minutes. Because I am kind of checked out, but we'll see if that changes. I do want to enjoy this game. I like the art style. It seems very cool. Just the gameplay is pretty tough and the story is a little whack. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. King Asgore will become a god 6. That's how many we've collected this far, understand? Through your 7th and final soul, this world will be transformed. I want to see a world where he gets it. Did you see that thing downstairs? Shanghai 9000? No! It's been like 3 hours, not too late to refund. I mean, I think Steam policies is 2, is it not? The root node? No! Then what? The ape man! Oh wait, yeah. Asgore can get it any day? Wild! Oh, you mean Xuan? Why would you name such a terrifying creature? I betrayed the council and moved out of my home, and now you want me to share a roof with an ape man? Give me a break. Just watching those hairless creatures walk around makes my skin crawl. Calm down, ape. Calm down. Ape man aren't that scary. You've seen them in the reports, haven't you? For the hydrate. Undertale Asgore's terrifying. Ape man, not egg man. Deltarune Asgore's a fucking bum. Hey, chapter 5 is gonna change that. Seen them in the reports, haven't you? Seeing them in reports and seeing them in real life are like night and day. That ape child keeps calling after you. Yee. You're not actually going to raise him, are you? What have you been up to all this time? Xuan's different from the others. Besides, it won't be in our interest if the council gets its hands on him. I find that argument to be a bit of a stretch. Ugh, never mind. I can never figure you out. Just keep him away from me. I beg you. Better yet, keep him locked up in a cage. Relax. I don't plan on letting him stay for too long. What was that thing you said you wanted to give me? Oh, I was so distraught by that ape man that I almost forgot. Here, take this. It's the azure bow that your family left for you. Did you meet her? Hang? No. She had asked someone else to give it to you, but it somehow ended up with me. Never thought it would actually get any use. I just spent some time tuning it up for you. Thanks. Your skills haven't gotten rusty, have they? You don't need to worry about that. Remember my nickname? Gorgeous Beefcake or Calorie Crusher? Wild. Oh, one sec. Okay, sorry I keep disappearing. My girlfriend's playing Deltarune, and I'm helping her do Jevil Secret Boss. Like, she's just going to it right now. The hammer of New Kunlun. Can't believe they put Queso in 9 Souls. Wow, wild. No streamer slander here. If you wanna call Queso fat, do it in his stream. As you should know, there isn't a single craftsman in all of New Kunlun that comes close to my level. Anyways, now that I'm here, I can upgrade your bow or any other gear. My resources are limited, so besides Jin, I'll also need some extra parts. Let me know if you find anything similar. I love Queso. I don't really watch Queso, but I'm glad he blew up. He seems like a really good person. The guy is also a Jin. This guy? Are you talking about me or Kufao? For fuck's sakes, why does Twitch just not let me chat sometimes? What do you mean? Got it. Till next time. Both of you. True. Press Y to fire. Each shot consumes Azure Shand, which can be replenished at root nodes. Arrows can be switched out anytime to better fit the current battle or enemy. Cloud Piercer. Arrows proper to the Azure Bow. This arrow penetrates through all targets in its path, potentially maiming multiple targets. Multiple enemies. It can reach even the farthest targets. Holy shit. Cool. Alright, what you got for me, brother? Azure Sand magazine. Oh, we lost all our money. Oh. Ah. Actually, unironically, I think this cat reminds me of him in appearance. I didn't mean because he's fat. Fair. Cloud Piercer S. Increases attack power, grants the ability to break shields. Pipe upgrade. You can only equip one transmute effect at a time. Gain additional G when killing enemies with talisman explosions. Okay. It's fucking Garfield? No? I guess, yeah. Okay, this game is really cool, and I do enjoy it. But I think I'm going to end here for now. My girlfriend's playing Deltarune. I'm too invested in that. She's about to fight Jevil. I think I'm just going to go watch that. The game is deterring me a tiny bit with difficulty and story, but I'll continue it on Monday to see how things go. But I think I'm gonna end it here for now. We just got the first soul. Things are going decent so far. So let's rest here. Status. Oh, we got the bow. But yeah, I do apologize for crashing out a bit and ending stream early because of it. But yeah, I do want you guys to have an enjoyable experience. And if I'm just getting mad the entire time, it's kind of not fun. This game takes a bit longer than it should before it gets really good, in my opinion. But the good parts are amazing. Cat. Nothing more romantic than cheering on your partner playing Deltarune. True, true. So yeah, I plan to continue on the Monday. Again, I do apologize. Hopefully I can bring you guys a better energy and a better feeling for the stream on the Monday, and hopefully it goes a bit better. If this game still proves to provide some issues and difficulties for me, we might not continue it, sadly. I do like to finish games. That's kind of one of the points of me playing, is so I can play and finish games completely. So if I'm gonna start games and not finish them, it's this weird thing, you know. So yeah, we'll see how things go. But look forward towards the Monday. Isn't that what the difficulty sliders are for, though? I guess, but like we did normal. We did normal mode, not story mode. We could switch to story mode. I prefer to not use them personally. My personal opinion, I prefer not to use stuff like that. Like in Celeste mode, I don't like to use the assist modes to make the game easier. I personally like to play the game as it's meant to be experienced. That's just me. That's just me. Fair enough. I can relate. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll call it here for now. And again, last time, I do apologize. But yes, Monday we'll continue with 9 Souls. I'll hopefully have a better energy, better outlook. I think it went well for the most part of the stream. I just crashed out near the end there, and that final boss was just a little rough. But yeah. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I do apologize. I hope you all have a wonderful night and a good weekend. If you guys are American, happy 4th of July. If you celebrate, if you don't, that's okay. But yeah, thanks so much for coming. Have a great night. Bye-bye.